Welcome to the very first Pitch Perfect Live with yours truly, Nicci Willis. All right. Y'all come on in. I am super excited. A little nervous too, because I have never done this before, just in front of people. But we're going to do this. And we're trying something new. And I'm already glad that you're joining me. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for joining. And I see Landon has joined us. Let's go. All right. Before I do the request, just hang on right there really quickly, Landon. I'm going to tell everybody because this will be replaying. I believe I'm going to be posting this on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to try to repost all of my Pitch Perfect live episodes because this is going to be a series. I just know it. I'm going to be reposting it on my YouTube channel. Just look up Nicci Willis on my YouTube channel. I'm developing that out. So y'all hang in there. But welcome to Pitch Perfect Live with Nicci Willis, yours truly. And every Tuesday, I'm going to be right here coaching in real time with real businesses, helping them transform their pitches. And I really started this series because I know how important it is to have a safe space where you can practice your pitch, where you can get real-time feedback, and you got some people that'll cheer you on a little bit. So I am so glad that you guys are joining in. Landon, I see your request. You are in. We have tonight's guest, and I'm going to bring him in now. So hold on one second. Okay. Everybody is sending requests. Hold on. All right. So Landon. Everybody's sending in requests. All right. Hey. All right. I believe I just hit it. There we go.
Hi,
Hey,
Nicci.
Landon.
How are you?
I am great. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Perfect. All right. Well, Landon, we got a little crowd coming in. I'm so excited.
That's great. Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I was telling everybody with Pitch Perfect Live, I'm going to be doing this every Tuesday night. And you are my very first guest that has taken the chance and you sent in the application. And I'm like, this is perfect. So we are going to do this. And listen, I was telling everybody before you came in that I started this series because business leaders need a safe space where they can practice their pitch, they can get real-time feedback, and it can be a safe space and it can be fun. So that is what we're going to be doing today. I only have 30 minutes. Okay. So that is the caveat here, y'all. I only have 30 minutes. Landon, he put in his application, so it gave me just a really brief overview of his business. We're going to talk about it a little bit so that you guys can kind of get the gist of what his business is, okay? And then we're going to start working on this pitch here, okay? And as you guys are hearing him and hearing what's going on, make sure you go ahead and comment, okay? This is not just a safe space, but a fun space. And we're here to cheer on other business leaders, other entrepreneurs, because listen, I've been in entrepreneurship for, oh gosh, almost 16 years. And it can be tough sometimes. So if you're a business leader, you know how tough it can be. And I want to use this platform to also cheer other business leaders on, like Landon right here. If you want to be a part of Pitch Perfect, child, I can't remember the name, of Pitch Perfect, just go to NicciWillis.com and apply. This is completely free. Okay. I just want to provide something of value to other business leaders. And I'm super excited about getting started. All right. Landon, are you ready to get started?
I hope so.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay. So let's see. I'll let you introduce your company first. All right. And then I'll start my 30 minutes. All right. So
Okay.
Landon, tell us about Dayta Analytics. Tell us about
Yeah.
it.
So my name is Landon. I founded Dayta Analytics, and we help primarily marketing agencies to keep more clients by setting up professional client-facing reporting and setting up analytics internally for the business.
Okay. So client-facing reporting and analytics. Okay.
Yeah.
And why did you start this business?
I started it about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. And
After that,
yeah, why did you start it?
I got laid off from my tech job, which is where I learned a lot of the skills.
Okay.
And in the tech job market, I thought my chances were better off doing freelance,
Okay.
as I had done some freelance before, and that's actually how I got my full-time role. And so I started freelance 2 years ago, and
Mm-hmm.
since then it's been growing to more and more. And now I have a small team, and we're focusing more on marketing agencies just over the last couple of months.
Okay. All right, cool. So just marketing agencies. So for you guys that are watching, we're talking business to business, right? So not
Yes.
business to consumer, but B2B, business to business. So I thought this was really intriguing because you had put that in your application. I'm like, ooh, we can get a little like techie a little bit in this conversation. So I love that. Okay. So you are able to do data analytics. Okay, I am starting my time now. Give me 1 second. And it should go off when after our 30 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do this transformation. Okay. So you when you're working with a client, okay, what are they doing beforehand? Like before working with you, what are they doing?
The common pain points are a lot of manual data entry from tool to tool. And then that especially is showing in the reports that they give to clients. So they give them maybe a Google sheet. It's ugly. The
Mm,
data is not updated frequently enough.
mm-hmm.
And it really damages the image of that agency, regardless of their performance in the client's eyes.
Okay. And I'm assuming these are smaller agencies that have this problem. They don't necessarily have the back end support that they would truly need. Is that what I'm hearing?
Right. It all, I would say all smaller agencies have this issue, but
Mm,
some bigger ones do. They get farther and farther down the line without setting this up. And that those
mm,
are actually the agencies that are in the most pain because they have
okay,
the most work to keep up with.
got you. So larger agencies, and are these the agencies that you're going after?
Usually, yeah, because they're in more pain.
Okay, larger agencies. Okay, so what are you doing when you first? How are you contacting these larger agencies first?
Until now, my biggest channel has been a tool called Upwork. And
Hmm,
so agencies will post a one-off project that they think they need help with.
okay.
And I apply to that project almost like a job
Okay.
platform, but
Okay.
it's
And then you kind of swoop in and you're like, but actually, I can help this whole situation.
right. It's great. I convert really well there, but obviously there's a limited amount of leads.
Sure, sure, sure. Because they actually have to have an actual project that you work on.
Right, yeah. And
Okay.
so there maybe I maybe get 8 or 9 quality leads a week through that platform. And so the
Okay.
last couple of months I've been trying to ramp up
Okay. And
my
how often do you
results.
convert? Or like, what's your conversion all of those 8 and 9
I
people?
would say maybe 5%.
Okay. Got it. So you're kind of pitching, um, like in a 2 week time span, you might land one that actually converts.
Right.
Okay.
That's about right.
Okay. Got you. Okay. One conversion. Okay, cool. I am taking copious notes, people. Copious notes. All right. So okay, so we're reaching out to larger agencies, but only when they actually have the project for you to actually work on.
Yes, I would
Okay.
say that's how I've gotten my clients so far. I've
Mm-hmm.
done some experimentation, but nothing has caught on yet in terms of cold outreach, social media,
Mm-hmm.
everything that I probably should be doing.
Okay, so I did look at your Instagram videos. Is that the only place that you're in? Is the Instagram videos?
I have Instagram, and then I post the same content on a couple different platforms. And then I would say the most different platform
Uh-huh.
aside from Instagram is LinkedIn, where
Okay,
it's more text based, but I
good.
do a LinkedIn as well.
Okay. You said that's more like long form text?
Yeah.
Okay. And are
Yep.
you actively like reaching out to marketing companies in LinkedIn, or are you just posting, kind of just providing value?
Mostly posting. I've
Mm-hmm.
reached out a few times,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gone well, so maybe I should do that some more.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. So we already know, that's one of the things that we can definitely look at here. LinkedIn, especially when you're doing B2B, LinkedIn is going to be key for you. Okay. So, and Instagram, while Instagram is great, um, we know that in terms of businesses, right? In terms of B2B, LinkedIn is going to be key for you. Now, my question is, why are you only doing posts like the text post?
Um, do you mean like why am I not doing more video?
On LinkedIn?
I would say I do maybe two or three videos a week on LinkedIn. So I do some video.
Okay. And I didn't see your LinkedIn on your website, by the way. I saw
Oh,
Instagram, but I
that's,
didn't see your LinkedIn on your website.
I'm writing this down.
um, because when I went to your website, obviously I was like, well, let me click on this LinkedIn, and it did take me to your page. It didn't take me to your business page, but it took
Okay.
me to your personal page. Is there a reason why we're just doing the personal page right now? Hey,
I thought that
everybody,
that
y'all
would be
come on
better.
in. This is Landon. He's with Dayta Analytics. He's the CEO of Dayta Analytics. Go ahead and put something in the comments. Tell him, hey, give him some high fives. We're already making leeway here. Okay, but go
Yeah.
ahead.
I don't know. I thought LinkedIn would be better or personal would be better. Maybe I heard that somewhere. I
Mm,
have a company page, but I don't post on there.
okay. While so um building a personal brand is great, but you are Dayta Analytics, and you are I immediately thought of you are a secret weapon, right, to marketing agencies. Okay,
Hmm.
so while a marketing agency might have, the marketing plan that they develop and all the things, that data is very important to the why of what they need in order to sell, their whole marketing plan.
Hmm.
So we've already talked about LinkedIn, which I definitely think that you should definitely be showing up more there. But let's talk about how you're engaging. If you're going to reach out to someone, let's talk about how you would engage. Okay.
Hmm.
So and I definitely think applying to the actual projects, that's brilliant. Don't stop doing that, because you get these projects. One, you're making money, right? Two, you do a good job, and then you're like, hey, I can actually be your secret weapon moving forward. Like, if you like this, then let's see how we can move forward. um Wait, before I move on, after you have completed a project, okay, after you've completed a project, what's that conversion rate like? Like, do you feel strong in engaging with converting to, hey, use us as a company moving forward?
Yeah, I would say it's probably 80% or better. It's
Okay,
very high.
great. Okay, that's wonderful. So once they've experienced you, then it's off to the races and you're good.
Right.
But it's right now, what the issue is finding more of that clientele and not having to actually put in for a project. You want to kind of warm them up
Exactly.
and get, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. All right. Okay, so this is good. This is good. All right. So let's talk about when you actually engage on LinkedIn. What has that looked like? Tell me what that looks like.
So far, I've only reached out to a few people that I knew had this problem with manual data entry or reporting problems. They were complaining about it on a forum somewhere or something. And so that was what I reached out to them about. Like, hey, I know you're experiencing this. Do you want to see how I could help you?
Okay. What are the actual pain points when they are experienced? What are they describing? Tell me what they're describing.
A lot of manual data entry.
Okay. All right, you said that, and then ugly spreadsheets, and then it's not automated. So you do all of that.
Yes.
So these are, and most of the time they're spending, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm breaking the fourth wall at the moment. I'm talking to my audience. Businesses, they look to do one of two things. They either want to make money or save money. That's one of two things. When you talk about B2B, make money or save money. Now, when you're actually talking to the person who's responsible for sourcing this type of thing, you could also be speaking to the fact that they could be seen as the hero of saving money or making money, right? But we have to speak to the pain point that they have, that this takes too much time, right? If I'm a marketing person, right? You know, give me spreadsheets with a whole bunch of numbers and my eyes kind of go cross, right? So marketing is more right brain. Then the data kind of gets more left brain. And so when you encounter someone like that, the on the marketing side, where manual spreadsheets, you know, they have to manually put this data in. It has to be updated often, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can solve this problem for them, thus both saving them money and making them money, right? If they can.
Exactly.
Okay. So are you having those conversations?
Yes. And I would say that I've struggled a lot to identify a particular pain point that I want to target the most, because they have the manual data entry, which is a problem for a lot of business owners. And then other business owners are more concerned about getting better reporting around their campaign performance, like return on ad spend, split down further than they're able to do by hand, that sort of thing. There's other companies that like to set up more complicated processes with their ads APIs. So like if they get a conversion offline, feeding that back into the ad tools is difficult for them to do if they don't have tech experience.
Manual, yeah. They have to do it manually.
Yeah.
Now I heard you say you're having a difficult time finding out what that pain point is. Why don't you ask them?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Curiosity is one of the things that can be a superpower for us. You can just say, hey, I'm curious, you know, when it comes to data, when it comes to, you know, XYZ and what you do, I would love to know what's your biggest pain point here, and allow them to tell you.
Yeah.
So you allow them to tell you, and then say, you know what? I have a solution for that, for businesses that do that have this pain point. Would you be open, you know, if I for 10 minutes and I can explain how I can do that? So we use the word open instead of can I, yes or no.
Okay.
We ask if they're open. We ask if they're open to it, because who says that they would be closed-minded, right? But if I said, hey, I'm curious, Landon, you know, what's your biggest pain point right now in your department in terms of like what you do, right? And then they say, you know, gosh, you know, it's definitely the manual part, right? having to input this in. You know, we've got a whole bunch of, assistants that do it and blah, 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 blah. Man, if we could get that fixed, that would be awesome. Okay. If I had a solution for that, would you be open to talking about it? Maybe I can explain it in about 5-10 minutes. And they say, yeah, I'd be open to that. Right? So ask them what their pain point is instead of just trying to figure it out. And if you've identified 3 different pain points, right? Mm-hmm. Any one of those that they choose, you have a solution for.
Right.
Right? You're not making something up. You already have the solution for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. So does that, am I helping you out a little bit on that one there?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think, I don't know why I haven't been more open-ended in my sales conversations. I'm excited to try that.
Yeah. One of my favorite books, and I'm breaking the fourth wall, talking to everybody here. One of my favorite books is called Exactly What to Say. Hey, Exactly What to Say by Phil M. Jones. Best book I've ever invested in. But it helps you, and I especially in real estate, I wish I had it when I had my on-site event childcare company business, because it would have helped me land more clients. I had a lot of high-end clients, and I left money on the table or was not able to convert simply because I just didn't know what to say. So that book, Exactly What to Say by Phil M. Jones, one of the best books I have ever read, and I love it, and I use it all the time. So definitely use that. I think that will help you a lot. All right, y'all, I got 15 minutes. How we doing, Landon? Are we tracking?
Doing great.
All right, I'm seeing
hearts. I got some good notes.
100s and fire emojis, all the things. This is good stuff. All right, let's see. So let's see. In terms of how you want to pitch, because I know I'm going back to in your application, you were talking about getting feedback on your positioning, your choice of the ideal client. Mm-hmm. Do you like your choice?
I think so. I would say.
Okay, what you talking about?
I've had so many good clients from different industries, which is why it was difficult for me to commit to one. Mm-hmm. But I've seen better results over the last maybe 2 months that I have committed to focusing on marketing.
And I'm so glad you said that, because the riches are in the niches. You could offer your services to all kinds of businesses, right? Small business, this business, and this industry, and that industry. But you specifically targeting marketing firms, this can help you hone in your messaging, because marketing firms know marketing lingo, right? Mm-hmm. So you can scrap all that other stuff that you've had, and you can hone in on what marketing agencies understand. Okay. Right. And I was looking on your website a little bit, and I think you can shore that up a little bit more, right?
Okay.
Let's jump into the mind of a marketing agency. Let's jump in. Let's do that. Let's jump into the mind of a marketing agency. Okay. Now, what does a marketing agency do?
They help clients to make money
using what?
Ads.
Okay. They help clients make money using ads. Okay. And how do they find their clients?
With ads, probably.
With ads. All right, cool. All right. And they need data in order to be the best.
Yes.
And you can help them be the best.
Yes.
Why aren't you saying that?
I don't know.
You can listen. You have this unique skill set that you have gotten. Now, this is your um, competitive advantage. Okay, a lot of people have, went to YouTube University and kind of tinkered, along with AI and all the things. But this was your profession. So you know exactly the type of data that marketing companies need so that they can be the heroes to their clients.
Yes, I like the way you said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down.
Yep, I got you. And so don't be afraid to use this type of language, because you have to stand out above all the other agencies that do what you do.
Right.
This is my profession. This is what I have learned how to do, and I specialize in marketing agencies. You specialize in marketing agencies. That means you're not dealing with, you're not in the music industry doing this. You're not in another industry doing. You specialize with marketing agencies.
Yeah.
You are the secret weapon for marketing agencies.
Okay.
So, one of the things that you can do is a company that you've used before, right? Think about what they were doing before you came.
Okay.
And what are they doing now? Like after the fact.
Okay.
How are they, what changed for them after working with you?
Got it.
Can you give me an example of that?
Yes. Yeah. Before, I had a client who was doing $1 million a month in Facebook ads.
Okay.
And the industry standard for their conversions was $2,000 per acquired customer. We came in, and in 3 weeks, we built some reporting tools and helped them lower their customer acquisition cost down to $600 in 3 weeks.
Holy smokes. That's huge.
So that's a good one.
Yeah. Because you help them save money.
Yes.
And still get clients. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And so when someone is bringing up that pain point, right, that, it takes this long or whatever, you can tell them, I'm hearing you say you want to save more time, which in turn saves money. That brings me to a point where it reminds me of when we worked with a previous client. They were spending $1 million in ad spend on Facebook. And it was costing them $2,000 to acquire a new client. We worked with them, and by the time everything had been implemented, it then cost them only $600 to acquire a new client.
Okay.
How would that sound for you if we could say like that? And
yeah.
I don't know, me and percentages, we don't do that well, but I'm sure you know that percentage. It was over an X amount of percentage in savings. Then you ask that question, how would you feel if we got a result like that for you?
That's good.
Well, I'd feel relieved. I would feel pretty damn happy. I would feel,
Yeah.
And you can use that piece right there to show them what you are able to do in your conversation.
That's good.
In your conversation. Okay.
That's really good.
Ooh, let's see how much. Okay. Ooh, I got 7 minutes and some change. All right.
All right.
Let me see. What else did you have for me? All right. Am I doing okay?
Yes, I'm excited to try all of this.
Good stuff.
Got lots of notes. This is great.
All right, cool. So yeah, you niched down to marketing, digital marketing agencies. Let me be specific. And I think that's fabulous, Landon.
Okay.
Lean into that. Be 10 toes down and dive into the mind of a digital marketing agency. They have specific issues, they have specific pain points. And the more you dive into those specific pain points, they'll be able to identify themselves immediately.
Okay.
And if they can't afford you, they should be able to identify 3 other agencies that they know that could work with you.
That's true. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, because that's why I always tell, and this is for breaking the fourth wall here. This is for B2B or B2C. All right. Your messaging should be so crystal clear that they should be able to, the person that you're talking to should either A, be able to identify, oh, they are the person that I need, or B, that is not the service that I need or product that I need, but I know 3 people that I can introduce them to that I know could use their help. That is what you always want whenever you are saying anything. At the end of the day, they can help me, or I know 3 people they can help. One or the other. One or the other. And so digital marketing, we're jumping into the mindset of the digital marketing agency. We are asking them, tell me, what's your biggest pain point in your agency right now? And they could say, oh gosh, it's hiring, or oh my gosh, we don't have enough clients. What if it is, oh, somebody said, Grayson said, crushing it. Grayson said, we crushing it, Landon.
Yeah.
Okay. Where was I at? Let me think.
Diving into the mind.
Okay, diving into the mind. What if they said our biggest pain point is acquiring new clients? What are you going to say?
I would say, I'm
asking you this because it's not necessarily the pain point that you actually described, but let's see how you can turn it around to show them that you are actually the person that they need. Let's try it.
I would ask them how they feel about their ability to retain the clients they have.
Ooh. Okay. So if they say, well, we pretty much keep all the clients that we have. We're pretty good at that. But it's acquiring new clients. What would you say?
I would ask them how they're getting new clients.
Okay. My guy. Okay. So tell me, now we're role playing here, okay? So yeah, I mean, we pretty much retain all the clients we have. We have like a 95% retention, right? That's almost impossible, but 95% retention, yeah. And you probably say, let me see the data and I can tell you. No, I'm just kidding. But okay. So you say back to me. Go ahead.
Tell me more about your campaign results. How do you feel about your campaign results?
Campaign results meaning how I acquire new clients?
More for your existing clients, because a lot of agencies pride themselves in their return on ad spend numbers, cost to acquire new customer numbers. And so I would probably get them to talk more about that, because most of them like talking about it.
Okay. So you could say, what do you know about? And
okay.
then
what do you know about? What do you know about advanced attribution? Which is it's pretty technical, but agencies would know.
Yes. And then they say advanced attribution. They'll probably say, I know, because they're probably BSing. I mean, I know about it. I know about it. And then you say,
what if do you have the ability to slice performance by different age groups or locations in the US, like different cities or zip codes? And if you don't, how would that help you?
Okay. So in this case, let's see if we can
Okay.
reframe that. Okay, let's see if we can
Yes.
reframe that, because you asked me about customer acquisition.
Mm-hmm.
You asked me about customer retention. I said, we're good on that. But then you asked
Mm-hmm.
me about customer acquisition. So you could say, well, what do you know about, and what was what you said? Attribution?
Yeah, attribution.
Okay, what do you know about attribution? So what do marketing agencies usually like? What's the standard for attribution? Like, what's the big thing?
I would say they want to get 3 to 5 times return on ad spend.
Okay, okay. Um, so you could reframe it in saying, can you tell me when you said 3 to 5 times?
Yes.
Can you tell me if you're getting 3 to 5 times
Okay. That's good.
attribution?
That's good. Yeah.
Can you
And
can you
then,
tell me if you're getting that? And then they'll say, "Oh, well, I'm not sure."
mm,
Or if they say, "I'm not sure," what do you say?
if they say I'm not sure, I would say why don't you know that, and how are your clients okay with that? Probably in a nicer way.
Okay. So in a nicer way, it would you could say, let's see, if tell me if you're getting 3 to 5 times, and if they say, "I'm not sure," well, if I told you how you could get it,
Mm,
if I told you how you could get it, would you be open to me sharing that with you?
yes.
Oh, guys, it's time. My 30 minutes is up.
Awesome.
Landon.
Thank you so much.
Oh, man. That was fun.
Yeah, I've got so much. I need a sales script. I think that's what I need.
Well, I can definitely help you with that. Guys, I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun. Listen, this is what I do. This is what I love. Communication is it's so key. It's so important. And
Mhm.
in the world of AI, this is why what I'm seeing now more than ever, developing communication as a skill
Mhm.
and showing how you can help people when they need it is so important. What you do is so important for marketing agencies.
Mhm.
So important. To be able to help them interpret the numbers and help them be the hero in their clients' eyes.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So
Yeah.
this was so fun, Landon. Tell me
Yeah.
before we get off this live, tell me, how are you feeling before you came on? You're my first one, so let
Yeah.
everybody know how you were feeling before you came on to work with me today.
Before I came on, I would say I have a lot of confusion around my positioning
Yeah,
and
yeah,
coming across to my ideal client as well.
yeah. Okay. And how are you feeling after working with me after our 30-minute session?
Now I feel really good. I have some clarity on what I need to work on. I have some new, different ways to reach out to clients that I'm excited to try. And overall, I just have a more clarity, so I'm excited.
Good. Awesome. All right. Well, virtual high five.
Yeah.
You were awesome.
Thank you.
This was fun. This is what I love. This is what I do. So I had a blast here. Hey guys, listen, I'm gonna be doing this every Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I need a new entrepreneur. I need a new business leader to coach. So, Landon, do you recommend me? Just go ahead and
Yeah.
Okay.
Haven't recommended yet.
All right. You heard it here. Landon said he recommends me. Thank you so much, Landon, for being on here with me. Listen, the shift that you heard is real. The transformation is real. This is what I do. This is what I have been doing for 8 years, and I absolutely love it. Communication, like I said, it's a skill that people have to learn, and it doesn't have to be, on a stage or, on a panel or anything like that. Just to be able to sell to your client and close that, and have that feeling of bringing them value and bringing them a solution, bringing them clarity. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So if you're watching this and you feel like, hey, I want to be in the hot seat, I want to be on Pitch Perfect Live with Nicci, go ahead and visit my website at NicciWillis.com. I am happy to help. All right, y'all, have a great night. Landon, you were awesome. Guys, Dayta Analytics. And listen, if you are a digital marketing agency and you are watching this, all right, Landon, hit it. Tell them where they can find you.
Yes, follow me on Instagram at Landon Colvig. DM me, and I have a special gift for everybody watching.
Awesome. Sounds great. All right. Thanks so much, Landon. You had so many people giving you hearts and likes and laughing emojis. That was probably at me. 100 emojis, all the things. You had everybody cheering you on, and that's what it's about, y'all. It's about providing a safe space for people to be able to share, get clarity, get real-time feedback about their business pitch. And that's what we're going to do every Tuesday. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Landon.
Bye.